Hey folks, welcome back into the Vegas Don channel. We're here off of Washington, approaching Interstate 15 west. We're going westbound on Washington. And there is the light. I thought it was going to change before we got there. But this is Interstate 15 right here. Major north-south interstate highway arterial on the western side of the United States. Traveling all the way from northeast of San Diego and east of LA, all the way north to the state line. I guess international border, I should call it, in Montana there with Canada. This is D Street here. We're into the letter streets now, D for Delta. So we continue our trek westbound here along Washington. And the state road designation for Washington actually ends right here, State Road 578. But Washington does, in fact, continue. Look at this house. It's all boarded up there. You see a lot of that in this area. This is what's known as the historic west side of Las Vegas. A lot of history here. Well, I guess that's redundant since it's called the historic west side. But nonetheless, a lot of history here. We got some buildings over here on the left that look almost identical to one another. Yeah. I don't know if those are housing authority buildings or what. Marble Manor, it said there. Outside. Marble Manor, huh? This is going to bring us up here to MLK, Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. $3.95 a gallon at the 7-Eleven up here for regular unleaded at this intersection. And this is just north of the US 95/Interstate 11. In fact, the interchange is right there in front of us, to the south of us. But we're going to continue westbound here on Washington. If you like astrology and spirituality videos, please check out my wife's brand new channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter. That's Cinnamon and Jupiter, common spelling. She just started it, and I've done a lot to help other folks on YouTube with their channels, so it's time I help out my own wife. Look at this guy. He was going to do it. They do that a lot here, in fact. I'm sure, they did it in Florida too, but they'll pull right out and like halfway into the intersection. Now, I guess they figure you're just going to stop for them. And a lot of people do. A lot of people just stop, even though they have the green light. Yeah. So we passed a Tonopah in an earlier video, and this is another Tonopah. The other Tonopah we passed was east-west. This one's north-south. But don't get confused. Or if you do, it's okay. It's Vegas. Yeah, I don't know where code enforcement is in this town. My guess is they probably just nap all day. They get into their little trucks or whatever vehicles they, the taxpayers paid for, and just drive somewhere nice and quiet, turn on the AC, put their feet up on the dash, and just take a nice 8-hour long nap. In my humble opinion. I've seen no evidence to support the contrary. That's for sure. We come up here to the light at Rancho. Rancho is also known as U.S. Business Route 95. It is a straight beeline all the way up to the northwest part of town, where it intersects Interstate 11/US 95. We're going to make a right here onto Rancho, actually, if I think about it. And we've got some cross traffic here. Another 7-Eleven right there in front of us. One of 162 7-Elevens here in the metro area. More than any other metro in the country. And we still got traffic. Okay. Shout out to 7-Eleven man who helped me out with remembering that. We have a shopping center over here off to the right, La Favorita Market, as well as some other little shops in there. Dune Drive. Dune like sand dune, not dune like sounds like doom, which is probably pretty easy to confuse given what we've seen out here. We're coming up towards North Las Vegas Airport, originally known as Skyhaven Airport. It is a general aviation airport. You see the wall over here on the right, the retaining wall. Goodness, definitely seen some better days. So this is Vegas Drive here in front of us, but it's also Owens. Becomes Owens on the other side of MLK, just to the east of us. We're going to continue northbound for a moment here on Rancho. We pass by Rancho Mini Storage over there on the left. And we're going to come up here to Holly Lane, I think. That's what we're looking for. Yep, right here. So we've got some folks selling something right here on the corner of Holly and Rancho. Juice stand right there, it looks like. Had a viewer request that I come up here and take a look at this area. So here we are. This is Allen Lane right here. There's a gated community over here on the left. Looks like it's brand new, or at least newer than what you see over here on this side. But this side of the street here has been here for a very long time, in my humble estimation. Come up here to Coran, C-O-R-A-N. For our friends following along at home on your preferred map app. And another dumpster just sitting there. We have some definitely older buildings in this area. There's looks like a horse paddock over here on the right. I'm going to bring us up here to Pharrell, where I'm going to make a right. And there's a school there. We have so many schools in this town, and we're still bottom 5 in education outcomes and achievements every year. Bottom 5. So this is Anderson Lane right here. Go down Anderson for a little bit. See what we see here. RV park there. Somebody probably living. Oh my goodness! Did you guys see that? I have to back this up. Sorry guys. Wow. How cool is this? This you don't. Whoa! What did I go over? Went over something. This is something you don't see here every day. There is a peacock. Proud as a peacock right there. Look at that. Mutual Water Company. Established 1942, it says here. Las Vegas Acres Mutual Water Company. Very cool stuff. You go, Peacock. See it all here on the Vegas Dawn channel. Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Dawn channel. This is one of the things you don't normally see here in the desert, right? A peacock. Beautiful bird. Very cool. You do not see these guys. There he is. Yeah. Hello to you too, buddy. Good to see you. Right on. We're here off of Anderson Lane. Major cross street's going to be Rancho and Lake Mead Boulevard. Hi, buddy. Nice to see you. Tell your bird friends. Like, follow, share, and subscribe to the Vegas Don channel. I appreciate you, buddy. That's awesome. Oh, it was a parking stanchion. I didn't realize that's what that was. Okay. Hey folks, so look at this. We noticed this here on the same street as the Peacock. There's a bicycle up there on that roof. I guess that's one way to make sure that your bicycle doesn't get stolen, huh? Huh. Just sitting up there on the roof. Keeps it safe up there, I guess. I don't know. So we're going to go up here to Cindy Sue, which is what was recommended to us. Make a right on to Cindy Sue. And wait for these gentlemen to cross. So this is Cindy Sue here. It is major cross streets here are going to be Lake Mead Boulevard and Rancho. Had some folks. Oh, look at this! They have a taco truck sitting right there on the side of the road, blocked in by cars. That's another thing too. You don't see that in these videos during the daytime, but at night there's tons of double parking. There's just not enough parking. They pull in a lot of people will pile into an apartment unit because of the cost of living here, and they all have cars, so they just double, triple park and everything else. But this is Cindy Sue here. I'm gonna make this right. And folks, I want to thank you all again so very, very much for being here. We could not do this without you, so please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. Really helps recommend us to other viewers, and it absolutely helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voice to other folks. So please help us out there. And also check out our merch available. We have some awesome gear, maybe something for yourself or your significant other. And as always, it is the journey where what happens in Vegas stays here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you on the next one.